And now, slightly later than scheduled, let's go live to Studio G as we ask you, the viewer at home, to guess the male nipple.
Guess the male nipple with your host, Jack Little.
Yes, indeed. Welcome once again to another exciting installment of Guess the Male Nipple, the game show that broke Twitch, where we show you a nipple and you tell us who it belongs to. But before we do all that, let's go over and meet, tonight's contestants. Why, it's Chat. Now, I understand, Chat, you've got a rather amusing story about something that happened to you once on a boat. Something rather funny that happened to you on a boat. Now, do you remember what what that story was? It was the story that you told our researcher. We can see something. You seem very excited for the new season. Jack has broken 2 streaming services so far. One of them is covered by the NDA, and Netflix not covered by an NDA, but they would rather I stop going on about it. Freddy Dingo soiled themselves on a boat. And Curtains got splashed by the sea once in a boat. I think that's kind of par for the course. But okay. And that is something that happens to you, and I don't want to take away your truth. But I think that's sort of to be expected, really. I got a fish stuck on me Lady Wiener. And I'm not familiar with Lady Wiener, but I hope she made a full recovery. I pushed a serial killer, writes Matty Sevo, overboard, and he drowned and everyone clapped. I feel like I would have read about that somewhere. 6 2/3. First time I was ever on a boat. Gave myself sun poisoning, fever for 2 days. Absolute lobster. I've seen it. You're fond of me, lobster. Absolute lobster, red roasted head to toe. Wolfclaw. Oh, me and my partner at the time done Titanic. No, not that scene. I chucked her overboard. I don't remember that scene. The boat was loaded with the multiple pairs of animals. And, boy, was that a journey, am I right? Am I right, people? Am I right? Whoa! I don't know, I'm slipping into Jimmy Carrey, one of those. I rocked the boat, but my wife said, don't rock the boat, baby. I carried on rocking it, and she said, don't rock that boat, rock the boat, honey. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down. Sit down, you're rocking the boat. Is she related to Lady Booby? I assume so. I lost some semen on a boat once, writes Nikki. Nikki's been through it all. On a boat. Was Harry on the boat, Nikki? It was in the director's cut. Oh, was it? Okay. My world got rocked on a boat once. Lovely. Lovely story as well. Hopefully, tonight's episode of Guess the Male Nipple will rock your boat. In a moment, if you're new to the show, what's going to happen is a nipple is going to appear on this frame. There it is. There's the nipple frame. And all you have to do is tell us who it belongs to. Nice and simple. If you guess it now, without the nipple even being on screen, you'll win yourself 3 house points. We'll bring it on screen in a minute. I see it's already stumped you, the lack of nipple. Barry White, Tom Hardy, no. And Mr. Motivator, it's not Mr. Motivator. It's not Jennifer Lawrence. I should explain the nipple belongs to a male celebrity. Ian McShane, Donald Trump, Shrek, Hank Azaria, Brian Blessed. None of those. It's not Frank Bruno, celebrated boxer and pantomime actor. Is it Ernest Hemingway? A farewell to arms, a farewell to that being the correct answer, because that is incorrect. Lady Wiener would be a great name for a drag or trans Lady Gaga tribute, writes Roger. Ever off-piste. Is that Roger? Kenny Everett, Wolf from Gladiators, Tom Cruise, Frank Sinatra, David Copperfield, Matthew Broderick, Bruno Mars, Larry Hagman, Frank Skinner. It's none of those. So let's bring it up. There it is. I'll embiggen it for you. Rather excitingly as well, we've got this screen. Look at that. We've not been on this screen before. Hopefully you can still hear me. I'm assuming you can still hear me. Yeah. According to OBS you can, but who's to say? Oh, Matty Stevo can hear me. Excellent. So we've got some more guesses coming in there. It's my week, Julie Louis-Dreyfus. It's never going to be Julie Louis-Dreyfus. Where did I get to? Kenny Loggins, Quentin Chris, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, Sam Worthington, Frank Oz, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Michael Moore, Michael Crawford, Jason Momoa, Daniel Radcliffe, John Sinner, Larry Wilcox, James Kahn, Sound is Golden. Thank you, Six. That's a mole, not a thing you get on your skin, but the creature. It's not. It's a man's nipple. Is it George Formby, Dustin Hoffman, James Woods, Philip Seymour Hoffman, Brian Kant, Bryan Cranston, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Wellard from EastEnders, not a human. Will Smith, Ken Loach, Sue and Mel. They're both women. Morgan Freeman, Tommy T. Turner. It's not Tommy T. Turner. Iggy Pop, Denzel Washington, Jim Henson, Samuel L. Jackson, Brian Ferry, Heath Ledger, Sid Vicious, Robert Carlyle, Frank Oz, Ben Stiller. Is that nipple or melanoma? It's a nipple. It's a nipple. Brian Serving Kant. I don't know what that means, but no. David Bowie, Danny DeVito, Tom Hanks, Vincent Price, Mike Lee, Bob Denver, David Duchovny, or Spike Lee. It's none of those. It's none of those. Right now, if you get it right, you win yourself 2 house points. So I'm going to give you a few more attempts to make the big money here at Guess the Male Nipple. Charles M. Schultz. It's not. Where were we? David Duchovny, Spike McGinn, Tim, Danny Dyer, Roger Moore, Charles M. Schultz, Jenny Bond. Looks like a nasty. It's a nipple. Harrison Ford, Brian Eno. When has it never been a nipple? Brian Eno, Barry Manilow, Chevy Chase. Even when we used the photo of the man with 3 nipples from Golden Gun, it was still a real nipple we used. Chevy Chase, Dennis Taylor, Barry from EastEnders. We need an actor's name. We can't take Barry from EastEnders, I'm afraid, Freddie Dingo. Gilbert Godfrey, Stephen Graham. Danny DeVito is not dead. Bill Hader, Mark L. Wahlberg. No, definitely not Iggy Pop. It's definitely not Iggy Pop. I'm glad you agree with me. Guthrie Bimbob. Again, you're just making up names now. Christopher Lee, Bill Nye, Sean Ryder. It's none of those. It's none of those. It's none of those. Do you want a clue? Do you want a clue? I'm going to end big again, and I'm going to give you a clue. If you are confused by the clues because you've not played this game before, let me explain. The nipple usually belongs to somebody who works in the creative industries or arts. So each clue relates to a year in which a particular project they're attached to came out, and the colours that the clue appears in relates to artwork associated with that particular project. So if they're a musician, they might have had an album out in 1983. That would be cover work from the album. Alternately, they might be an actor. This might be a film poster and a film that the clue relates to. It's very simple and straightforward, isn't it, end curtains? Got some more guesses coming in. Barry from EastEnders is not his real name. Where did you get to? Bill Nye, Sean Ryder, Barry from EastEnders, Osama Bin Laden, Benz, Michael J. Fox, Bela Lugosi, Alex Horn, Bez, Al Pacino, Robert Smith, Ralph Macchio, Bob Hoskins, Stephen Bauer, Robert Logans, Bob Yoskins even, Bob Koskins, no, Ian Curtis, David Bowie, no, Peter Murphy, F. Murray Abraham, David Bowie, Noel Edmonds, Brian De Palma, John Travolta, Danny Tiro, Emilio Estevez. The colours and numbers are random. They are not random. David Bowie, no, David Lynch, Eddie Edwards, Christopher Plummer, Billy Murray, Tom Cruise, Bob Hoskins, Gary Busey, Christopher Electrician. It's none of those. It is none of those. It's not Mark Hamill. It's not Jack Nicholson. I think we've had Jack Nicholson. Oh yeah, I've just remembered who it is. Very useful if you're hosting this to remember who the nipple belongs to. Peter Capaldi, Brian Doyle Murray, Mark Hamill, Mike Myers, Christopher Walken, David Bowie, Rob Lowe, Martin Sheen, Simon Le Bon, Dana Carvey, Anthony Hopkins, Michael Curtins. No. Who is it? Tell us to remind you. No, we'll find. I think I'm okay from now on. I think I'm okay from now on. Yeah, I'm good. Oh dear. Where were we? Simon Bond, Dana Carvey, Anthony Hopkins, Michael Curtins, Keanu Reeves, Michael Elphick, Dennis Hopper, Alex Winter, Robert Duvall, Mickey Rourke, Keith Gordon. Excellent guess, Keith Gordon. It's not Keith Gordon. Perhaps best known, of course, for directing the film adaptation of The Singing Detective. Nicolas Cage, Harrison Ford, Matt Dillon, Himmler, Mickey Rooney, Tom Hardy, Kiefer Sutherland, John Lithgow. None of those. We did very recently, I'm afraid, lose Kenneth Trodd. Grand old age of 90, the original producer of The Singing Detective. And friend of the stream. Matthew Broderick, Ron Howard, John Wood, no. It's none of those. I'm going to give you another clue. Here's another clue. We have 2006. 2006. What do you make of that? Dabney Coleman. It's not Dabney Coleman. It's not John Wood. It's not Ron Howard. When did this come in? Himmler. It's not going to be Himmler, is it? Mickey Rooney, Tom Hardy, Kiefer Sutherland, John Lithgow, Matthew Broderick, Ron Howard, John Wood, Derry Coleman, Gordon Bennett, Christopher Walken, Tom Skerritt, Steven Spielberg. Are they all black and white? Oh, what all black and white? I remember 2006 and it wasn't those colours. And Kurt's still not quite understanding. He's been here for, I think, every, or very nearly every Guess the Male Nipple. Still doesn't understand the clue system. Hugh Jackman, Christian Bale, Robert De Niro, Joseph Gordon-Levitt. They released The Thing again in 2008, 2006. Don't know what you're talking about, Freddie. Matt Lucas, Lord Lucan. It's not going to be Lord Lucan, is it? Daniel Craig, Mads Mikkelsen, Johnny Depp, Mel Gibson, Matt Dillon. Let's have a look, shall we? No, it's not Matt Dillon. It's not Matt Dillon. Talk amongst yourselves for a bit. Steve Martin, Al Pacino, Tom Hardy. It's not Tom Hardy. It's not Al Pacino. It's not Steve Martin. This feels like a troll, GTMN. What makes you think it's a troll? Freddie Dingo. Mickey Rourke. It's not Mickey Rourke, Nicky. Woody Harrelson, Ewan McGregor, Sylvester Stallone, Barry Pepper. It's not Barry Pepper. Barry Pepper, of course, played Rose in Doctor Who. And Nick Cage, no. Martin Sheen, no. Burt Young, no. Robert Patrick, perhaps best known for playing the Batman. I've seen it. You're fond of me, Batman. It's not Robert Patrick. Martin Short, Jeff Goldblum, Milo Ventimiglia. It's not. Jeff Goldblum, perhaps best known, of course, for Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Will Hunt? No. It's not Michael Buffer. It's not Tim McCord. Patrick Swayze, it isn't. Frankie Stallone, it's not. Troy McClure, it's not them. Does the nipple belong to a male? Yes, Matty. Hence the name of the quiz, Guess the Male Nipple. Norma Stitz, Sylvester Stallone, Ben Moody. Buffer, I barely know her, writes Freddie Dingo. Can we deduct a house point from Freddie Dingo, please? Kurt Russell, Doug McClure, Johnny Knoxville, Bam Margera, Steve-O, Rocky Gray. It's none of those. It's none of those. That narrows it down. It doesn't really, because we all knew it was a... It's the show's... It's called Guess the Male Nipple, so we've not really narrowed it down by establishing that the nipple belongs to a male, because that's already the information you had. You had the same information. So you've, in a very real sense, Matty, you've learned nothing. Ryan Dunn. Well, let's have a look, shall we? It's not Ryan Dunn. Wee man John Lecomte. Doesn't it say human? It is a human, though. It's not Lassie. It's not Lassie. Terry Balsamo, the inventor of vinegar. It's not, really. Patrick Wilson, no. Bend over and fill the cavity. Maybe later, Nicky. Martin Scorsese. It's not Martin Scorsese. Perhaps best known for Star Wars. Right, not Evanescence then. Don't know who else's 2006 album would have been black and white. No album covers are ever black and white. Writes Capellasaur. Tim Allen. Oh, I thought it was called GTMN because the participants mailed in their submissions. No, it's mail as in M-A-L-E, which is why the word is spelt like that. Woody Allen, no. It's not Woody Allen. Problematic film director. And stand-up comedian and musician, Woody Allen. It's not Judge Reinhold. Perhaps best known, of course, for Clark's The Animated Series. Is it Burt Reynolds? No, I think all men have been guessed. Well, clearly one hasn't. Is it Aaron Eckhart? It's not Aaron Eckhart. Is it Michaud? Michaud, perhaps best known, of course, for writing Band-Aid's single, Do They Know It's Christmas? It's not Michaud. It's not Rob Lowe. It's not Bob Carolgees. It's not Christopher Reeve, perhaps best known, of course, for Death Trap, in which he snogs Michael Caine. It's not Michael Douglas. Spoilers. It's not Michael Douglas. Which is, of course, Michael Keaton's real name. It's not Bing Crosby. It's not Martin Sheen. Here's another clue. You'll notice that this week the clues are sort of rising up instead of just appearing. I don't know why I've not done that before. 1997. Some more colours there. Bing Crosby, Martin Sheen, Michael Caine, Robert Downey Jr., Owen Wilson, Bill Cosby are all incorrect. I'm just gonna kick back for a bit. Oh, it's been a tough old day, I'll tell you. Oh, Windsor Davies, Gary Oldman. It's not Kevin Bacon. It's not Ian Holm. It's not Leonardo DiCaprio. Not Luke Perry, inventor of the tennis short. It's not Dennis Lawson. It's not Billy Zane from Titanic and Twin Peaks. It's not Dennis Quaid. It's not Johnny Depp. It's not Kurt Russell. It's not Michael Douglas, inventor of the Douglas fern. It's not Luke Besser. Kevin Bacon. Still not Kevin Bacon. Jackie Chan. It's not Jackie Chan. Of Rush Hour fame. It's not Jinx Nicky. It's not Rupert the Bear. OP, Rupert the Bear, I hate to break it to you, fictional character. Tim Roth, John C. Reilly, welcome by the way, OP. That's sick burn. Stephen Lang, it's not Stephen Lang. Christopher Thorman saying, is it William H. Macy? William H. Macy, of course, perhaps best known for Fargo, I guess. Let's have a look, shall we? Congratulations, Christopher Throbbin, for correctly identifying William H. Macy on the third clue. You win yourself 1 house point. And now we do the boring bit that everybody loves, which is to work out what the hell all of these films are. So, Christopher Throbbin, what led you to William H. Macy? We'll start there. One of them is Fargo. One of them is Fargo. Correct. 1996 is Fargo. It is 1999 Magnolia. It is. And obviously we've identified 2 of the clues that we hadn't seen. 1997 is Boogie Nights. It is not. It is not Boogie Nights. Boogie Nights was on the list, didn't make the grade. Could we do Guess the Male Naval next? Eventually, when we run out of nipples. Air Force One is not on there. Air Force One again was on the list. 2006 Mystery Men, it's not. It's not Mystery Men. Wag the Dog. Wag the Dog was one of the ones, and I dismissed Wag the Dog. We had a lot to choose from with William H. Macy. As you can imagine, he's a very prolific actor, and there's something of a darling of the independent scene. Kind of looks like his trousers are on fire there, doesn't it? Never mind. Yeah. I didn't recognise him without his shovels. Right, Tommy. Boogie Nights is so good. I've still not seen it. Is 1983 the prequel to 1984? No. Have you thought about doing a previous contestant but do the other nipple? Yes. Colin Fitz. Is it Iggy Pop? No, we've established who it is, Freddie. We're past that stage now. Looks like it's not Iggy Pop. It's William H. Macy. Is he dead or alive? In this photo, alive. In real life, alive. 83 is War Games. Correct, in which he plays an uncredited guard. And 2006 is Inland Empire, the David Lynch film. Was it Who Framed Roger Rabbit? I watched that yesterday. It's not. That doesn't always work, Kathy. I named all 4 of Macy's movies in 1997. Is that how that... Really? Name them again, just for me. Have I? I mean, it doesn't amount. It doesn't. It's not. Yes, I do beg your pardon. Air Force One was. Again, because we had so many choices, we had quite a long list. Air Force One is the correct answer. So that is all 5 films. Guess it. So the first clue is a film that he's not even credited in. Yeah. But he is in it. He is definitely in it. The thing is, Osric, it's got a curve, you see. It's got to have a slope to it. So the first clues should be difficult, and the last clues should be easier, you see. That's how we roll. That's how we roll. So that concludes proceedings. We do need to do one more thing, though, which is to give out Christopher Robin's house point on the scores there. On the scores. Wonderful, wonderful scoreboard. Look. Guys, check it. Look at this. It's working there as well. Because that's camera 5. So congratulations, Christopher Robin, on winning another nipple point. Christopher Robin, I think overall possibly our biggest nippler here. But yes, that brings us to the end of an exciting conclusion to another episode of Guess the Male Nipple. We will be back on Tuesday with a fresh nipple to guess at. Until then, remains for me to say, stay perky and happy nippling. Oh, just beat you. I just beat you. Ha, 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 ha. That's one in my column. You can stick one in my column. Did he invent the personal defense chemical?